What's Wreck-Age?
Wreck-Age.
What that is?
All right, Happy New Year, first of all, man. How y'all doing?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Who the oldest?
That would be me, sir.
You the oldest?
Yeah.
And then, where do you fall in line at?
I'm the baby.
You the baby. By how many years? Like, how far are you away from everybody else?
One from her. Like 4, 5 from you.
5.
5 from him.
No, 4.
How you?
Yeah, 5. 5.
5 from him.
And how many from Tay Tay? Yeah, you 3 from Tay Tay.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Marion.
Marion?
Mm-hmm.
What they call you?
Marion.
You know what? Now I just realize that's smart. My shit running y'all family. Yeah.
That's what they call me. Y'all call me something?
No.
No nickname. What they call you?
Shantae.
Shantae. All right. So, what is y'all earliest memory of childhood? What's your earliest memory of childhood?
What you mean? Like,
What is your first memory? What's your first memory of childhood?
No, just in
general.
Playing outside in the little water hole. When the police used to come pop it open for us.
I'm saying, what part of town was you in?
Oh, in College Park.
You was in College Park. How old were you?
Probably about 5, 6, 7, something like that. I was young, College Park Elementary young.
Okay. And just in reference to your siblings, your brothers and sisters, what do you remember about them at that particular time?
Seeing my brother, well, we seen him when we was younger. When we first seen him, we probably about, I don't know if I seen him before we was, like when we was little, but the first time when we was like, we had to be like 5, 6, it was about that same time. We seen him. And after that, we weren't close like that when we were real little. So we just see him when we see him. And then till he got locked up.
So do you remember seeing him anytime but prior to getting arrested?
Yeah, when we was younger. One time when we was younger.
Did y'all ever live up, up under the same roof?
Oh, no, we never lived there.
So you just seen him with, like y'all was at the same place at the same time and y'all was going somewhere or what?
The first time I remember seeing him when, who brought you over there, B? Your uncle? Who was that?
No, my dad brought me over there.
See, I don't remember that time.
Y'all don't have the same dad?
Yeah, we got the same
Oh,
dad.
y'all same mama and same dad?
No,
Oh,
we got
just
the
the
same
same
daddy.
Oh,
Me
y'all
and my
got
other
the same
sister
dad.
got the same mama.
Yeah.
All right, okay. What's your dad's name?
Michael.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so you don't remember a situation where all y'all was there. You can't recollect it's been that long.
That was the first situation I remember when that man, I don't know who that man was, not when Dad brought you, that it was a light skinned man. You know what I'm talking about,
I think he was like a hot shot of Mildred and people.
Oh.
Somebody from Mildred, they brought you over to the house.
I just remember that man.
Mildred, I used to live with Mildred.
Yeah, they brought you
Oh,
over
so
to
they
the house.
yeah, a man. I think he used to have a ponytail.
So y'all grew up in the house together.
Yeah.
What's your earliest memory, your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest, I just remember staying in College Park and my dad. The only thing I really can remember me being younger is my dad taking stuff out of our house. That's the only thing.
What you mean taking stuff out of the house?
When we was younger, my dad, I guess he was on drugs, and he used to take our stuff and sell it. The only thing I really could remember was.
When did you realize this was not the norm?
when my mom used to get mad and fuss and cry about it, at that time, that's when I realized it wasn't normal.
B, what's your earliest memory? I would just want to tag on to that because I remember I was living at the Lodge on Beaufort Highway, and my cousin Ira, he was like, I can make your dad empty out that refrigerator. I'm like, boy, you tripping. We had then just went to Super Value. My dad then came through my line with coupon. The nigga didn't have no money. I'm 16 in my first job, so he got 2 bags of stuff. Bro, soon as he put that stuff in the refrigerator, I made my dad empty out that whole refrigerator.
Yeah.
When I got back to the hotel and I seen one in there, nigga, my spirit was crushed.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, boy. I finna start robbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got the chain gang. But what's your earliest memory or your earliest childhood memory?
Well,
How you doing? Come on,
well,
grab a seat.
well, my earliest childhood memory of them, I always knew I had 2 sisters by my dad. They always made that perfect clear to me. They was too young to remember, but I remember going to them, coming over their house. I done spent the night. We done all been over my grandma's house, my auntie house together. We all have been brought to my auntie house, and we all done spent weekends over there together. So my dad kind of made it well. It was understandable that I got 2 sisters. He kept me in their life as much as he could.
Yeah.
So my earliest memory when I was like 5 or 6 or somewhere like in there, I went over to their house, and I met my sisters back then, and then, you know, it might have went 3 years later, now I might see them again, you know, cause they always stayed out this way, like California, something like that. And I was always in the inner city of Atlanta. So yeah, my early memory would be about 5, 6, something like that.
Okay. And what are your earliest? Do you even remember being a big brother, or was you just like moving through life?
Yeah, I remember being a big brother, but not really a big brother to them because we didn't really grow up in the same household together. You know what I'm saying? My mama and my dad had what they had going on, you know what I'm saying? So my mama was keeping me away from my daddy, you know, she was pulling me back. You know, I told you before, like, my mama felt the way about my dad and had them putting in my head that my dad had left me, my dad was dead to me, my dad was an evil person or whatever. And so for so long, I believed it, you know. So when I ran into my dad one day and he seen me serving somebody in the car, and my dad was like, Lil Mike, I turn around, I look at him, I notice my dad, I look just like him. Yeah. I look at him and I'm like, nigga, who is you? He say, boy, I'm your dad. I say, nigga, my dad dead. Just like that. And I seen the hurt.
You say that because that's what your mama told you?
That's what my mama had and told me, like, my dad ain't did shit for you. My dad ain't been in your life. Your dad ain't shit, your dad is. That was her idea of what my dad was to her. But if you think about it, the first time I got locked up, my daddy was the first person to my rescue. Yeah. My grandma, nobody in my family knew it was me. My daddy picked up the phone and called my grandma and told my grandma, hey, I think that little Mike on the news, you need to go down there and check on little Mike. You know what I'm saying? My daddy in court with me. They don't talk about that for, you know what I'm saying? My daddy was sitting in the back of the courtroom